Hi, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a weekly energy reading. And so the energy is really tricky right now, okay? I actually, this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, which was the new moon yesterday, was getting a totally different energy than what I'm picking up on today. And so I was going to do this video yesterday, and then something told me to wait, and then the energy shifted. And that's kind of where we're at right now. There's a lot of shifts and changes. It is definitely Wheel of Fortune. There are definitely timeline shifts. There's things moving out, there's things moving in, and vice versa. And so many of us are kind of in this space where our intuition is strong, or we're getting a lot of downloads, we're seeing a lot of synchronicities, but the full picture isn't really clear yet. And so that's why I'm using the Seven of Cups. We are still knee deep in Pisces season. We're within like the last 9 to 10 days of Pisces season before we hit the equinox and Aries season and the beginning of the astrological new year on March 19th. But right now, there's a lot of confusing energy. There's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of distractions. And so just like the Seven of Cups, there also could be many options or sort of many paths that you could take at this time. And all of this is happening because we're closing out certain cycles. The way that Spirit was explaining it to me with the Death card, though, was not so much a final ending of something. So for some, this could be finality. It could be the shift of a job, a shift of a relationship, the shift of where you're living. But it was more described as the end of a chapter so that you can begin a new chapter. This is like death and rebirth, all coming at the same time, all happening kind of simultaneously. The end of one chapter and then turning a page, and then something new is born into your life. This could be a new person, a new relationship. This could be a new opportunity. This could even just be a new way of seeing yourself, a new way of living, a lifestyle change. It's going to resonate for different people in different ways, but there is this new energy. There is this birth energy that is very, very, very strong right now. Here's the thing though, this is why the energy is tricky. Going back to the Seven of Cups, sometimes the Seven of Cups is an energy of delusion, things that are sort of being manipulated. All that glitters is not gold. And so with options that are presented, not everything is going to be the best option, or not everything is going to be the highest path. And part of this is like for you to choose where you're going, which path to take, which chapter to read of the book. Are you going to go to the next chapter? Are you going to skip ahead? Are you going to go to chapters back in the past? You have the choice. Okay. But there's sort of this energy around right now that kind of wants to distract you and bring something into your attention that might be shiny and pretty and brand new, but also something that's going to kind of like shift you and take you off your higher path, all right? And you are meant to evolve. You are meant to reach your highest timeline. You are meant to reach your highest destiny. We are evolving. And so the tricky thing about this week and the next 9 days is to not make any impulsive decisions. There's almost this energy of waiting for the dust to settle. Again, Seven of Cups. Not fully seeing the clear picture. The picture is going to become very clear, crystal clear, very evident of what path and what direction to choose when we hit Aries season. Like Aries season is just hit the ground running, okay? that is the birthing point. But right now it's like the end of pregnancy where you're just like, oh, I just want to be done, you know. For those of you who have been pregnant, who understand what that's like, you're like, your last couple weeks, you're just like, I can't wait to be done. I get this baby out of me, right? But once you go into labor and the baby's being born, it's like, it totally changes everything overnight. Your life totally changes. That new chapter begins. And so some of us are going through these labor pains right now because we're literally about to give birth to something. And because of that, it's making changes and closing out other things in our life and in our environment and in our experience. And so again, the tricky energy of this week and over the next 9 days is to not make an impulsive decision. Sometimes it's waiting for a better offer. It's like not just taking the first thing that is presented to you. It's not choosing from a place of desperation. It's not choosing from your wounding or making a very emotional decision without thinking things through or without weighing the cost benefit analysis or seeing that there could be potential consequences and looking at the pros and cons of the situation. And so this week, where you might start to see massive movement in your life or massive change in your life, again, there's this message of waiting till the dust settles. Okay. If you get a once in a lifetime offer, that's amazing. And I'm not saying don't take it, but what I am saying is get all the details. Make sure it's everything that you want. Make sure you're choosing the cup that you truly want. Because once the timelines really shift, it's that's what lessons and that's where you're going to be put for better or worse. Okay. So again, we are in an 8-year, the energy is heavily karmic. If you choose, for instance, to go back to a karmic partner because there's a lesson there, or you want to reread that chapter for some reason, I'm not saying it's the wrong choice. But what I am saying is that once you fully decide and move to whatever timeline you're moving towards, okay, you're gonna have to play out that entire cycle and complete that cycle and learn that lesson before you can move forward. And so this is a time where things can be delayed and we can self-sabotage and delay ourselves and our highest dreams and goals. And that's why it's important not to make rash decisions, not to make impulsive decisions. Weigh the cost benefit analysis. Make sure you're always tuning into your intuition and using your discernment. Is this right for me right now? Is this the direction I want to go in? Is this beneficial for my future? Is this going to support me in my goals and dreams? If you can answer yes to all of those questions, then that is something you should absolutely do if you're being intuitively guided to move forward in a certain direction. But if there's any sort of fuzziness, uncertainty, a lack of clarity, and you're just kind of on the fence, this is a time of patience and waiting. This is a time of temperance. Again, we are in Pisces season, and Pisces is 12th house energy. 12th house energy can be hidden enemies, hidden information. 12th house energy is very spiritual, but can also be and represent our shadow and our psyche and our unhealed trauma and unhealed wounds. And so you really just want to make sure you're not making choices and decisions right now because of unhealed trauma and wounds, because it's going to throw you back into that karmic loop. Okay. So that is the energy for this week and the next 9 days. With that, let's get into the tarot. Using Goddess Tarot today, because there is a highly creative, highly feminine energy right now. Again, your emotions are not meant to control you. They're not meant to rule you. If you understand that all of your emotions are kind of the barometer And when you can really tap into your emotions and see why you're feeling what you're feeling, it can help to bring clarity and lead you to the right direction. I'm being guided to say that. And so if this is a heavily emotional time for you, take a step back. Have some me time, have some self-care time, really hermit, and really reflect on why you're feeling certain ways about certain situations at this time. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love. What further messages do you want everyone to know about this week? What to expect, what's coming towards us, and ways in which we can navigate these energies for our highest good. All right, so I pulled a bunch of cards as I was talking. First card, 10 of Pentacles. Woo! For some of you, that completion, that cycle that's completing what's leaving your life at this time, the new chapter that's opening is a chapter of great abundance and wealth. The universe is going to reward you for your past work, your past efforts. Again, if this is an opportunity that comes in, don't necessarily take the first offer. The example that they were giving me when I was tapping into this energy was, say you have some sort of lawsuit and your attorney is negotiating with the other side, and the other side makes you an offer for like $25,000. Don't take the first offer. As someone who's worked in the court system for a long time, the other side usually going to lowball you. They know the case is worth more, but they're gonna see if you'll take the bait. And that's kind of that 7 of Cups energy. Like, don't necessarily take the bait. As I'm saying that, the fish jumped out of the water. Fish jumped. The fish didn't take the bait, and neither should you, okay? I love that confirmation. But if there's an offer, if there's an opportunity, if you're negotiating a salary, if you're negotiating for a job, don't necessarily take the first thing that's offered. Because if you don't, you're going to receive more than what you expect, okay? Know your worth and value in this season. Very, very important. We have the Tower energy. So again, a lot of shakeups, a lot of changes. The energy is very chaotic right now. Do everything that you can to just manage your emotional equilibrium, stay in that temperance energy, stay balanced, eat healthy food, get enough sleep. My sleep has been so weird ever since the new moon and now the time change. I'm like all over the place, but towers are not always bad. Sometimes towers come to clear the things that are in the way for what is your highest good, okay? And so if something is leaving your life right now, if something is falling apart, know that it is by divine design, and it is for your highest good. It is helping to lift you up to the highest timeline, because we have the 2 of Cups. So this could be like a shocking union, a shocking reunion, but this energy is an energy of harmony and coming together. And what I'm getting is, whether this is in love, whether this is in family, whether this is in business and finance or career, what you need most that's going to support your highest growth is going to come to you. That could be a person, that could be a job, that could be some sort of opportunity. But just keep your heart open, because there's many blessings that are coming in that you are ready to receive. And this is the gift from the universe, okay? Beginnings, I love this. We have White Tara, Buddhist goddess, and with this one, it's all about the full energy, new beginning, that 0 point. We're leading up to that. So again, it's like what needs to clear out in this card. It's suppression card, which is the Tower energy. It's like oppression in your life, whatever's been suppressed, if it's been finances, if it's been loved, this energy of oppression is leaving your life, and you're moving into freedom with this new beginning. Trust the process, okay? Because We got the 10 of Cups. All your wishes and dreams are coming true. This is the, happy ending after the storm. The rainbow is coming in to bless you. Expect in and believe in miracles at this time. It's all possible. As I say that, we've got the Justice card, Lady Athena, Greek goddess or Roman goddess. No, I think Athena was Greek because the Roman goddess of justice is Themis. Okay, or I'm switching the two. Either way, justice, balance, right outcome, good karma. It's all coming in, okay? The universe is rewarding all of us and bringing us all to the next level. So don't be afraid. Trust your intuition with Sarasvati. You have the wisdom, you have the skill, you have the discernment. Everything that you've been through up until this point has helped you step into that high priestess, high priest energy. And that's what's going to help you to maintain and create the life of your dreams going forward. This reading is incredible. We got the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. This is the ultimate in financial abundance and emotional fulfillment. We've got the 2 of Cups, love, union, bliss, romance, happiness. We've got justice, balance, good karma, fair and just outcomes. We've got beginnings, which is the Fool. A new beginning, turning a page to the new chapter of your life, of your destiny. And with that, 8 of Staves, last card, but certainly not least. It's gonna hit the ground running, okay? Things are moving forward. So over these next 9 to 10 days, just allow yourself to feel your feelings, purge, close everything out that needs to be closed out, and create a plan of what you want. Really set your intentions and get your emotions in alignment with your thoughts about what you want going forward. What do you want to see for your life for the rest of this year? Because we are in this beautiful Empress energy, this march of this creative space where we can birth it all. And so that is what you're being asked to do. For some of you, this could represent travel and communication that's coming through very strongly for you too. That again is all about moving you forward. So beautiful energy. I'm so excited. It's well deserved and it's been a long time coming, right? Final messages. We're going to use energy oracle cards. Higher self, Holy Spirit, for all of us. Final messages. Final messages coming through. Oh my God, the energy is so good, you guys. Yay. I'm very excited because it's just, I'm very excited for the new. And maybe that's how you need to get. Maybe that's where you need to be energetically to bring in the new, is just to get excited for it, okay? Because again, we have the angel of balance coming out, letting you know the scales are being balanced. There is balance, there is equilibrium, there is joy, there is happiness, there is abundance. Anything that has been sort of imbalanced in your life is now coming into balance and harmony for your highest good. We have my favorite card in this deck, the Cornucopia card. All of your wishes will be fulfilled. And I have to read it because it's literally the best card in this deck. So I'm going to read it for you guys who need that extra encouragement right now. Cornucopia, it says, wishes fulfilled. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may find that all of your wishes are fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts comes from the universe, and it can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia card upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. So get ready, for the great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all of your effort. I love that. All right. Affirmation for this card is, the universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and right way. I am blessed. And that goes perfectly into the next card, which is patience. Everything is happening in divine timing. You are blessed with a cornucopia of gifts, love, happiness, fulfillment. Let the universe do its thing, because it's doing its thing right now. It's doing its thing on your behalf, even if it feels like the energy is stuck, even if it feels like things aren't moving, or even if it feels like things are moving in a direction you don't want them to go in. This is a time to have trust, to have faith, to have patience and surrender. And as long as you stay in a space that you're balanced within yourself, you're going to receive this beautiful cornucopia of gifts and blessings from the universe. On the bottom of the deck, another beautiful card, door to personal happiness, or door to healing and happiness. Door to personal healing and happiness. So there's a lot of happiness that is going to begin for you and all of us in this next season, in this next chapter of our lives. Believe it and receive it. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day. Sending love. Take care.